Hello, this is RV Vagabond Jerry, and I'm at Goblin Valley State Park, which is around the middle area of Utah, and it is one of the most unique areas in the whole country, I think. They have these rock formations called goblins that are very unusual, and I don't recall seeing them anywhere else in the country. And even in Utah, they seem to pretty much just be here in this place, Goblin Valley. So come along with me. I'm going to walk through Goblin Valley and show you what these goblins look like. So this is the Valley of the Goblins. And you can see from these people here kind of the size of the goblins. They are not really tall compared to a man. Here's a plaque about it. You can read this. Let me scan the horizon here. And it is truly a place like nowhere else. This is interesting. It shows how about 150 million years ago, a huge chunk of the center of North America was sea covered. All the blue, this was once underwater. Now this is off from the main valley where these four goblins have just settled in by themselves. So now I'm going to go down and get a closer look. They look to me like some kids just formed them out of mud. And this one right here is about 9 feet high. A lot of them are like balanced rocks, like that. They're like every imaginable shape other than squared off. They are very susceptible to erosion, and they do change a little bit each time it rains.
Oh, wait a minute, that's adorable.
It is a little muddy here because it did rain yesterday. I wonder where this came from. Let's zoom in on the horizon here. Got some weird shapes. And here's an up close view of them. This point right here is about 6 feet off the ground, and then it's about another 6 feet to the top of that goblin. This one's about 3 feet higher. This is just a big mound. This one's got a big handle on it. Isn't this interesting that it's only in this one place in the whole state where you see very many of these? By the way, this is like solid rock. It's not like it's dried mud or anything. They are solid rock. Might call it petrified. Now I'm getting into the area up against the canyon side here. Here's a close-up of the canyon side. I'm not zooming, I'm right up next to it. Now I'm gonna zoom into this big mountain or hill or rock, whatever you call it. I found me a place to sit in the shade, which is going quickly this morning. Let's take a close but wide view of the Goblin Valley here. Well, it looks like Ed and Lisa were here recently. I'll do a 360 at this point. And back to Ed and Lisa. Here's an interesting view. Here's a little hiding place you might want to climb up to. The kids would have a lot of fun here. There's a cave there. Another little hideout there. And look at this. There's 1, 2, 3 levels before getting to the big mountain in the background. There's a lot of people exploring over here. Here's some interesting rock formations on the top there. And over here is a little hole. And look at this. And this. There's a guy up there. And look at this. And look at this piece hanging off to the side there. And here we have a big open field. Very little on it at this point. Here's an interesting collection. And here's a big clump off by itself there. You can just find all kinds of odd things here. Got several here that I think would qualify as balanced rocks. Especially these two. I wonder what this big white patch is. Don't know what that is. Well, folks, I could video these goblins all day long. But I gotta end this video somewhere. So if you come to Utah, I would definitely recommend coming to Goblin Valley State Park. You won't see anything like it anywhere else. I can pretty much guarantee you. Good day, folks.